Hey everybody, this is Daryl, aka The D from the Simply Incredible podcast, and today I am starting my little 2-video series on my 9.8 graded books, either CBCS or CGC, no PGX, so I don't have any 12.5s. But I'm really excited about this video because my good friend Matt from The Boy Who Had 7 Talks Comic Books, he did his, this blows my mind by the way, his top 100 9.8s. And he did 10 videos, 10 in each one, counting them down from 100 down to 1. I still disagree with number 2. It's a great book. I just disagree with the placement of it, but that's neither here nor there. Matt's awesome guy, by the way. Definitely check out his channel. Check out his top 100 9.8s. It's amazing. It's something to behold. So anyway, I thought to myself, I don't have 100 9.8s. I don't have 100 9.8 and 9.6s. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to break them up, my 9.8s and my 9.6s, kind of give them an order and show you guys. So today, my 9.8s, number 28 down to 11. Enough rambling. Time for the show. And it might take a while because I do tend to rattle. I do. And be sure to do me a favor. Let me know what you think about the order of these. And then when I do the next one, let me know which ones you guys would move around. Because, you know, these books are, you know, they might be great for me. But you know, some of you guys might be like, yeah, I don't quite like that. I would have put this one somewhere else. All right. Enough rattling. Enough rattling. All right. Actually, I'm going to have this one first. I messed up right off the bat. And I will say this, again, more rattling. From about 15 down to about 5, like that group was so difficult. I cannot imagine Matt doing his 100 and having, and breaking them down the way he did. It's pretty impressive. It's pretty impressive. But anyway, these first two actually do go together. So that's why I did this. We're starting off with number 28. This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, number 81. This is a Nerd Store exclusive, and it is signed by Kevin Eastman. Had a quick brain cramp there because I have a story about this one and the next one. This was at the Wasatch Comic Con. I think I read where this was in Utah. If I'm wrong on that, someone let me know, but I think that's what I read. And the reason I remember this name is because I picked up this book, and I know I'm going off topic because that's what I do. I picked up this book a while back, maybe a year or more back. And I loved this sketch cover. And I was like, who signed that? It's like, whose signature is that? And I put it on Instagram a couple of days ago. If you haven't followed me on there, look me up, Simply Incredible 1, the number 1. And definitely follow me because I put comic books, baseball cards, whatever. So definitely check me out there. But I was like, who signed that? And I posted the picture, and Shelby Robertson is the one that did this. And I started looking through his artwork. A lot of great stuff, by the way. A lot of great stuff. And I found this in his pictures because I was looking through. I was like, where's this picture at? Where's this sketch at? And it was, oddly enough, at this Comic Con. I don't know if it was at the same time. Let's see, does it say? It doesn't say when this one was actually signed, but it could have been actually at this very Comic-Con. It was at this Comic-Con. Might have been the same year, the actual same event. Who knows? But I just thought that was interesting. I know, that was a lot of rambling. I'm sorry. I'll go faster. Anyway, 28. Oh, no. Next, 27 is the black and white variant of this one. This is the color variant on this one. This is the cover B. Again, signed by Eastman with the little turtle sketch on there like he almost always does. But this one, again, it was verified. That's the only reason I did not put this higher. That's the only reason I didn't put these two higher. All right, 26. Number 26 is The Walking Dead number 115. This is the first time I picked up a book autographed by Kirkman. And so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go and buy that. I might never get a chance to get an autograph from him. Later in here, I have a couple. Actually, I think very, very soon. So I was very happy to get this one. I picked it off on Home of the New York Warriors on their auction here on YouTube. Definitely look them up. Good guys. They usually have their auctions on Tuesday nights. So definitely check them out. This is issue 115. This is it's the D cover. Very apropos. Because when I first saw it, I saw this line right here. I was like, is that a scratch? No, that's where he's like chopping the hand off. So anyway. Sorry, I'm talking kind of fast that way. I got to bring it in and slow it down a little bit. Next, this is the first of many of my Harley covers. Love my Harley Quinn. This is Detective Comics 1000, the Art Germ Collectibles Golden Age Edition. I love this old feel to it, like that old vintage DC Detective Comics books. Almost like old school artwork on it. I really love this. I thought about putting it higher, but I was like, I've got so many other books. I can't put everything in the top 10. There we go. So you got that Art Germ on there. I know a lot of my guys and gals out there are big Art Germ fans. So I think there's might be one or two more Art Germs in here. '24, I believe. I remember when I first saw this cover. I believe it is a Texas Comic Con or Dallas Comic Con, something like that, exclusive. And I remember seeing it. I was like, gosh, I want that so bad. It is, what's the name of Sync? Sync number 2. It's that Jock Detective Comics 880 homage cover. And as far as I know, I might be wrong on this. If I'm wrong, someone please let me know. It is signed by Stephen Wilcox. And one thing that he did on here that I love for homage covers, I wish all of them would do this. He actually puts on here, you know, he's got Jock on there as well. So that way, you know, it's kind of an homage. I love it when they do that. Did you say after? Yeah, after. When they put after so-and-so. You really got, you know, that's an homage. So I love that when they do that. And again, the only reason this one is this far back, again, it's verified. But as far as I know, all of these were signed by him, by Stephen Wilcox. Next, we're at 24. Maybe 23. 23, I think. What do you know? A Harley Quinn cover. Deceased number 1. This is tip of the glasses. An Asilo variant. I can never pronounce this name. This is from Unknown Comics. There we go. Gosh, that glare. But oh well. I just love this cover. I think it's absolutely awesome. Really, really sweet. Got the Gotham City Sirens right there. I still hope at some point they do decide to do a Gotham City Sirens movie. Yeah, we'll see. We shall see. '22. 22. Oh, I forgot that they did this. CBCS. There's one thing that they often do. If you send a comic in with the COA, they often put that COA back with it. I think that maybe they always do. J. Scott Campbell. I have kind of a love-like relationship, and not a hate, but a like. Some of the stuff, I'm not big on the faces. Sometimes I think that the waist is way too tiny, but it's not bad. It's just like, I think you can do a little bit better. But this one I thought was amazing. Jean Grey, #1. I picked this one up at San Diego Comic-Con 2017. Signed by him. Funny story about this is I bought it. I walked over to the CGC booth, the signing booth, because they had a signing booth and then just another booth for books that were not signed. And the guy was like, "You just got that over there at the booth, didn't you?" I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Well, I have to go over there and be with you when you pick it up." I was like, "Seriously?" It was literally like a second ago. He's like, "Rules are rules." He's like, "Look, we'll just walk over there, and who you bought it from, we'll ask them, and they'll say, 'Yeah, you bought it.' We can come back." So the lady was there, and she goes, "Yeah, he just bought that from here." So there you go. And I got the set, the A, B, and C covers. There was a D cover also, but that one was much more expensive. And I was just like, yeah, I'm just going to get the 1 graded, because I just think that looks amazing. Looks amazing. So sometimes they will just walk over there to the booth with you and just say, "Hey, did he get this?" "Yeah." And sometimes they'll be like, "Sorry, I didn't see him sign it." Yeah. This is one that I definitely do like. I got this one signed, Comic-Con 2019. It was actually facilitated. It is The Walking Dead #192, signed by Kirkman. They were doing a lot of signings at the show, a lot of different artists and writers. And so you could just drop your books off. They would get them signed and graded and then ship them back to you. I tried to get him to sign it while he was there. I could never get to the Image booth in time, which really, really stunk, because I really wanted to meet him. Gosh, Donnie Cates, I got to meet him actually a couple times at the show. I met him at Heroes Con in Charlotte a couple times. Excuse me, one time. But, you know, for Kirkman, they actually had to get tickets for him. For Cates, you just go up, wait in line, get his signatures. So I thought that was pretty cool. Next is, I quit saying numbers because I won't remember, but I will put numbers in between so that way we know where we are. This is such a beautiful piece. This one is done by Greg Horn. I wish I had gotten these signed, but I bought the books and then I sent them in myself. It is Dark Knight's Metal #6. This is the C cover from Comics Exposure. I thought these were just stunning. Love the art. There's a figure of Harley. I want to get it, but it's like, I just can't. I just can't. It's not overly expensive. It's just, gosh, I got too much stuff as it is. And I actually have another one from these variants coming up. Looking forward to that. Not this one. The Walking Dead #193. This is the first print, and it is signed by Kirkman. That is a terrible signature. You guys know me. I hate bad signatures. And yeah, I guess with them facilitating it, there's no telling how many books that they had for him to sign, and he just kind of scribbled on it, went on about his day. I hate it when they do that. But at the same time, this is the last issue of the run, which still makes me sad, because I really wish that had kept going, but oh well. Oh, well. Oh, and speaking of that, I heard today they might be ending the Walking Dead series, but still doing like offshoots of the series. So, interesting. Interesting. And, I believe this one's number 18. Detective Comics 1000. Gosh, Detective Comics 1000. So many great variants from these issues. And this is the Art Germ, the Virgin Edition. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. I will say this. Since this came out, I kind of got a little burnt out on Art Germ. But man, so good. And I'm not, and I want this understood, I'm not saying his work has lacked any, you know, it's kind of slacked off any. I still think his work is amazing. Just give me a little break. Don't keep putting out so many covers each month. And I just slow it down. Tap the brakes a little bit. Keep it special for me. And so for me, taking that little break, now and I'll be honest, after seeing these, I'm like, I need more Art Germ now. I need more Art Germ. I think this is 17. This is one that definitely could have been a little bit higher on the list. This is a witness signature. This is my first one that I've got signed by Jock. KRS Comics Virgin exclusive. Wow, I just went really high-pitched voice there, didn't I? There we go. It's a beautiful cover. I mean, Jock does amazing work. I picked this one up on, I believe it was on one of the auctions, I think, and I got it really, really cheap. I mean, for a Jock signature, he was at San Diego one year, and I couldn't get there to him, which makes me really sad to this day. One of the artists I would love to meet and get a signature from. Number 16. 16, like, yeah, 16. Some people will give me a little grief on this one, but there's a reason why this one is here. It is Spawn number, no number. This is the Thanks edition. I know one of my friends, he's going to give me some grief because McFarlane, he does so many homages of his own work. And that bugs me a little bit. And on the back also, just to make sure you know who did this. Which I want this understood. I'm not saying it's not amazing artwork. It is great artwork. Just, I'm tired of seeing this cover. And I remember when this cover come out, I was really excited about it. And then when $2.99 and $300 come out, the excitement left. It left fast for me. And to this day, I never got issue 300. Because I was like, gosh, come on. Come on, Todd. And there's another reason I have this here. I've heard, let me know if this is true, that he will not sign this issue. I've heard he won't. I don't know if that's true or not, but I heard he will not sign this, and I don't know why. If anybody knows, let me know. That's just, it's one of those rumors that may or may not be true. I'm hoping it's not true. Number 15. And here's that other Greg Horn, the Dark Knight's Metal number 6. This is the one that has the figure based on it. Gosh, that's beautiful. His artwork, definitely in the top, at least top 5 on my artist, maybe top 3. Gosh, I love this. I think that cover is amazing. I remember when I first saw it, I was like, that's kind of stupid. But when I picked it up, I was like, oh, that is beautiful. And I will say this about Greg Horn. If any of you guys have ever met him at a show, you know he is one of the most decent, fun-loving guys you'll ever meet at a show. pretty much always has a smile on his face, bouncing around, talking to everybody. On my book I have right up here, as you guys can see it right here, some of the artists charged to sign that book. He was like, he saw it, he's like, "You're not selling it, are you?" He's like, "No, you guys give it to me." and signed it for free, which I thought was pretty cool. But not only that, I bought it through the years, but get in there. Bought many prints from him because I just think his artwork is so good. So very good. There we go. Finally, after about a day and a half. And it's still not in there right. What in the... Oh my goodness. I'd like to apologize for the last minute of my life and yours too. There we go. Number 14. This is where they start kind of tipping back a little bit. There we go. Number 14. This one was definitely a top 10 candidate. It was right there toward the end. I finally said, I need to put something back. DC Rebirth #1, Harley Quinn. So beautiful. This is the Michael Turner sketch variant. It's to this day, it still makes me so sad that Turner passed away. He had so much left on the table, and great artist. Gosh, I mean, through the years, there's just so many great pieces out there. To this day, they still put out sketches. Oh, look at this. I've got this one sitting right here. This is one that's going to be sent in to get graded as well. Definitely a Turner also. So just happen to have that setting right there. So yeah, it was right there. I was like, I got to put that back a little bit. But again, right on the verge of making that top 10 list. Number 13. The second Jock signature that I ever got. All-Star Batman #2, signed by Jock, Romita Jr., and Scott Snyder. I love this cover. Just gonna let you watch. Look at this one. Just love it. Love it. I was so happy I picked this one up. This one also was an auction pickup. I don't remember which auction, but so happy. So very happy. Jock, Snyder, and Romita Jr. JR. Little junior action. There we go. Awesome cover. To be honest with you, I wasn't real big on the story here. I kind of gave up on it after... I actually read it for a while. I think 10, 11 issues. Something like that. But it just didn't do it for me. Which normally I don't let them last that long. But keep giving it a chance. Almost there. Number 12. Number 12. This one is one I just recently picked up. It was right on the verge of being in that top 10. Love this cover. I think it's just beautiful. Done by Perillo. Harley Quinn. Year of the Villain. This is, does it say which one? It's the Virgin cover. There were at least 2 covers. This one and then Old School Onesie, which I think the Old School Onesie is harder to get and is a little more expensive. And I think there might be a third one, maybe with a trade dress on it. I might be wrong on that. I just love this cover. I think it's absolutely beautiful. And I will say this: if you're watching WWE wrestling right now, which it's kind of tough to watch, it is. But my girl, Alexa Bliss, she is really going a little bit Harley Quinn-ish on there. Got the pigtails going. She's very much going some Harley Quinn-ish on there. I think, did I make up a word? Quinn-ish? Quinn-esque? But love this cover, and it was tough to keep it out of the top 10. Number 11, the last one before the top 10. And this one was the last one that did not get in. And I have a feeling this is the one people will be like, you should put that one back a little further. The Pro, number 1. This is the second print? Yeah, second print. I actually do have a first print that I recently got. Signed by Palmiotti and Connor at San Diego Comic-Con. Let's see, are we still in 2018? I think it was 2018. 2019. I forgot we're in 2020 right now. I really want to forget. For those who don't know this story, it's not for kids. Definitely not a kid's book. But I picked this one to get signed because I'm figuring not many people are going to give them the Pro to sign. Most people will go with the Harley Quinn stuff, but I was like, yeah, this is the one I want to get signed. And I'll be honest, I was surprised it was a 9.8. I thought it was going to be about a 9.4, something like that. Square-bound book. The story is absolutely hilarious, which they kind of have warped senses of humor. If you read this, if you read some of the Harley Quinn stuff and some other things, Super Zero, which I love, and please bring that back. Please, Aftershock. But anyway, but this is the last one before my top 10. And it was all I could do to keep this one out because I'm such a huge fan of Connor and Palmiotti. The change, I'll say this. The change that they did with Harley, with the following that Harley already had, and people gave him a lot of crap. And then after they let it go for a little bit, they were like, okay, all right. New outfit, kind of a different Harley, and it kind of stuck, which is really impressive. Kind of brought Harley into the 21st century. I was trying to make, wait, we saw in the 19th, 20, 20, yeah, 21st century. So anyway, there we go. And there's the back. I'll let you guys read that. Give you an idea of what the book's about. So the Pro, number 1, signed by Connor and Palmiotti, is number 11 on my list. My top 10 will be coming up soon. Definitely check out my 9.6s. I have a lot of fun doing these videos. The Boy Who Had 7, my good friend Matt, thank you for doing that video and inspiring me to do a couple videos myself. But that's all I got. And you guys, have an incredible day.